right, don't forget to check out our sponsor, The Health Blaze, at thehellblaze.com. Promo code Goodfellow1Boxing. Get you 18% off the 100% all natural products. Website, promo code, description. Thanks. All right, man, we back. Goodfellow Sports TV. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon button. And, I was found that Gillie the Kid got a podcast called $1 Million Worth of Game. And that's what everybody doing now. It's kind of like the new wave. T.I. got a new one. It's kind of like, if I can't get on TV or I want to, be an addition to an Instagram personality. Not everybody starting podcasts, but they got to talking boxing. They had Danny Garcia as a host. And how I found out is Gervonta responded on Instagram, and it come up saying, they said, Gervonta, Tank Davis do his fight Instagram. And Gillie the Kid said, I could run around against Tank for 3 rounds. He only fought one good fighter his whole career, but they started on Terrence Crawford, and he asked Danny Garcia how you feel about Terrence Crawford and how he number one fighting guys like Julius Indongo and Jeff Horn. And at the end of the day, Danny Garcia said, you got to ask the writers. But this is where Gervonta said, he said, hey, Gillie Kid, you better relax. I'm going to let you slide, but you, Danny, and the other bald-headed nigga better relax. So, yeah, they was clowning Gervonta, but yeah, they clowned Terrence Crawford first, and they were saying, he ain't fought nobody, how he number one. And all I'm saying is this, right? And Gillie, he seemed like he know a little bit of something. But they talk about who Terrence Crawford fought. At the end of the day, Danny Garcia says all politics and all of that, but Danny Garcia got offered to fight. Danny Garcia didn't want to fight. Terrence Crawford beat Victor Postal. Danny Garcia paid Victor Postal not to fight. Not to fight him. He paid him to step aside. At the end of the day, if Gillie the Kid gonna have a platform like that, why you ask Danny Garcia why you didn't fight him? Why you didn't fight him? Why you don't want to fight Terrence Crawford? Then ask him, did you want to take the winner of Sean Porter, Errol Spence? See, Danny go around here running his mouth. And Danny Garcia got one of the best, resumes in boxing just based off what he did at 40. Victory-wise, and then he came up, he beat Paulie, beat Guerrero, barely beat Guerrero. In some people's opinion, Floyd thought Guerrero won. He lost to Sean, he lost to Keith. All right? He could have easily asked Danny, like, hey, man, why don't you fight Terrence Crawford? You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, it's funny. It's getting to the point where it's becoming a trend to say, he ain't fought this guy. Well, hey, at the end of the day, fight him. Fight him. Fight him. No, Danny Garcia want to sit around here and say, and he wasn't trying to criticize Crawford or nothing like that. It ain't on him. He just said, it's politics and stuff of that nature. But at the end of the day, as a interviewer, hey, why would you want to fight him? You know what I'm saying? Like, why don't you fight him? He got a belt. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what boxing come to. Gillie the Kid is he reminds me of a lot of boxing fans. They got a little knowledge of what's going on, and like at the end of the day, why don't ask him, like, hey, why don't you fight him? You know what I'm saying? You ain't doing shit. Why don't you fight him? But it is what it is, man. That's the trendy thing in boxing, man. And that's why I'm kind of slowly and surely I'm getting out of boxing, man, because it's going in the direction that I want to go. But about Gervonta, it was true. He fought one good fighter his whole career. Gillie the Kid said, I can move around 3 rounds with Gervonta. He said he looked like Mike Tyson, but he ain't fighting nobody. And Tank got mad, but Tank can't even get mad, bro. At the end of the day, Gillie the Kid was there when Gary Russell jumped on with him and said Gervonta was ducking me, and Floyd called Gary Russell and told Gary Russell to stop picking on Gervonta. How can Tank get mad at people, dog? At the end of the day, your whole career, if you're 22, 23, 21, or 24, it's comical, bro. And I'm just here to speak game. It's comical. You can't get mad and say, you and this bald Danny guy better chill. No, nigga, you a joke. If you trip at the mall going up the escalator or you trip up the mall going up the stairs, niggas gonna laugh. Your whole career is a joke. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's funny. It's funny about Terrence Crawford too. He can't get a fight. Ha, ha, ha. We ain't gonna fight him. Ha, ha, ha. Yeah, it's funny. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it is. People that support Premier Boxing Champions and that support Errol Spence and support Danny Garcia, it never slipped their mind to say, hey, Why don't you fight Terrence Crawford? Because people don't want him to be successful because he on top rank. That's what we would have boiled down to. But we went for Floyd when he was on top rank. People was with Oscar De La Hoya when he was on top rank. You know what I'm saying? People still watch top rank boxing. It don't matter who you with. Everybody can't be with premier boxing champions. You know what I'm saying? It's impossible. Then that's a monopoly. But at the end of the day, if Terrence Crawford's so weak, beat his ass. Gillie the Kid supposed to ask him, like, hey man, why don't you go beat his ass? He got a belt, don't he? Come on. If he's so weak and how he number one, hey man, prove to me you beat me, you number one in the world, pound for pound. But don't nobody want to go over there and test this gangster. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I ain't never seen nobody run for no easy lick. And Danny Garcia, he can't even speak on Gervonta Tank Davis. Because he fought Rod Saka. And even though he done more than Gervonta Tank Davis, but Tank is younger than he is. He really can't say nothing, but at the end of the day, he a joke. One, Crawford wasn't able to fight the best. Two, Gervonta not. You know what I'm saying? Gervonta promoter, an all-time great. People going to Floyd TB, call another fighter saying, stop picking on him. You know what I'm saying? Stop picking on him. So, at the end of the day, Gervonta can't even get mad, bro. You a joke. Like, you're a real-life joke. People call Terrence Crawford a joke, but he want to fight the best. You don't want to fight nobody. You know, but, hey, you know, it is what it is. You know, then they get to talking about all the belts that's going around Philly. I think Stephen Fulton, he got the IBO, and Tevin Farmer got the IBF, and I don't know who else got them or whatever, but, you know, it is what it is. But, all right, man, end of the day, I just combined this because I'm tired of talking boxing, but Tevin Farmer is going to be fighting Joseph Diaz in December, for those who care. Not sure. I heard rumors of the fight falling on the AJ Ruiz 2 undercard in Saudi Arabia. So I don't know if Joseph Diaz, and Gervonta Tank Davis is going to fall December 7th, December 13th on the Danny Jacobs and Chavez Jr. card, December 14th on the Kill Yafi and Juan Estrada card, or they going to get their own date. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it's December 14th. It's a hot day. You got a UFC pay-per-view that's supposed to be with Emmanuel Nunes. You got Crawford taking on, I guess, whoever's going to be the Mean Machine on ESPN and ESPN Plus that same day. You got Teofimo Lopez taking on Richard Comey for the IBF. On Fox PBC, you might have J-Rock versus Tune-Up. You might have J-Rock versus Lara. Then December 21st, you got Jamel Charlo taking on Tony Harrison in the rematch. Not sure where that's going to be at. So, whichever date it chooses to fall on, let's say it falls on the last week in December, you know, it's going to have a fight day on there. So, at the end of the day, I don't know if they're going to double it up December 7th with AJ Ruiz or December 13th with Jacobs and Chavez or the 14th with the Kel Yafi and Estrada. So, it'll be interesting, but the fight going to happen. I've seen Tevin Farmer say that he going to sign a deal, an extension is going to happen real soon with Matchroom. So, at the end of the day, I wonder what the extension is going to be. You know what I'm saying? If he going to get the extension, if he beat Joseph Diaz, I think that's the case. If he beat Joseph Diaz, he get the extension. But, you know, it's a real interesting fight, man. I think it's, title holder and Tevin Farmer fighting a really good guy, Joseph Diaz. I think Joseph Diaz is going to take the belt back, the Golden Boy with him. And Tevin Farmer going to go back to Philly beltless. Tevin Farmer don't got no punching power. Joseph Diaz is a world-class level fighter. I don't identify Tevin Farmer as world-class. I expect Joseph Diaz to get him out of there about 8-9 rounds. But if Tevin win, he proved me wrong. I'm pulling for the brother to win. But Joseph Diaz is a talented fighter. I thought he was going to get Gary Russell, but he just didn't have enough stamina. He seemed like he was weight draining himself a little bit too much. But it is what it is. So just wanted to drop that nugget. That's the video I was going to do. Then I ran across this. But I'm going to link the Gillie the Kid podcast so you can hear what Danny Garcia had to say, but it's nothing different. At the end of the day, he ain't say I want Terrence. You know, they going to make fun of motherfuckers, make fun of Gervonta, but everybody at Premier Boxing Champions doing the chicken dance other than Deontay Wilder. So you know, it is what it is. But it's Goodfella Sports TV. Don't forget to check out our sponsor, The Hellblaze, thehellblaze.com. Promo code Goodfella1Boxing. Get you 18% off the 100% all natural products. Lotion, soaps, foot soaks, bath bombs, deodorant, and much, much more. Website, promo code, description. Other than that, don't forget we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Reach out to the email. You got business question, inquiry, sponsorship, and video requests. Keep sharing the videos. Appreciate the love, support. And once again, I link the podcast in the description on the source link. We gone.